Okay guys, so I'm going to do this video on the stimulus pack for the student loans, so you guys can know what you need to do and some solutions to this. So they say the CARES Act, which I don't know why they call it a CARES Act. It says these borrowers under 2.2 trillion congressional stimulus bill signed into law on the 27th by President Trump. These people will not be required to make payment on their loan for 6 months. Interest will not accrue during this time, which means these borrowers will not see their balance go up for the next 6 months. Okay, it says the CARES Act also suspended involuntary collection. So that means they can't, call you and collect the money, collection agencies, which includes wage garnishment. They can't garnish your check, and a reduction in tax refund. So they can't come after your taxes or federal benefits. So any benefits you may be receiving from the federal government or qualifying borrowers who are in default. So if you're in default, they can't come after you. The U.S. Department of Education recently announced that it will refund more than 830 borrowers approximately 1.8 billion in offset that were being processed when the pandemic was declared a national emergency. So that means if you were sending in a payment between March, let's just say maybe March 10th, maybe March 11th, and it was processing, they're going to reimburse you. So let's say the month of March, you were paying $200 on your loan, $500 on your loan, $800 on your loan. You're going to actually get that back. So the CARES Act also suspend involuntary collections. They also, here's the 5 things, basically what it's saying. Okay, here are the 5 things, right? Student loan borrowers should know about the change. So the temporary pauses are automatic. So simply you don't have to call them and, tell them to stop it because it automatically stops. Not all federal loans qualify. Now for this, you have to call to see what type of loan you have. The pause does not apply to private student loans. Again, call to find out. Borrowers get 6 months towards loan forgiveness and loan rehabilitation programs. You may continue, now this is important to know and understand, okay? You may continue to make payments as possible. Now, I want to go back up. That they are not charging any interest, okay? They are not charging any interest, okay, on the loan. You see there's no interest, right? They're not charging any interest, any late payment. So what this means is if you do make a payment, all the money now will go to the principal and none will go to interest. So if you were smart, I paid off my student loan already, but if you were smart, I would still make payments, but I'll make the minimum payment to be able to now have that go. Now, if you can make more than a minimum payment, because here's the thing, if you put more for the next 6 months, when the interest does come back, you will have a lower principal payment. So it's up to you, right? You can just stop, or you can put more and then it'll be lower, because the reality of it is, I think they should just get rid of student loans altogether. Like literally, I just feel like they should just get rid of student loans all together, because it is literally killing people, and people are literally spending a whole life paying a student loan just to play catch up, just to default, just to get their wages garnished, just to get their taxes taken because they owe student loans. So student loans is the biggest income for the government. It's like $1.5 trillion. And I feel like they should just get rid of all of it, or they need to do like a round, right? A round of people. Let's just do a round off number of people that have, up to $40,000 or something, up to $50,000, and just get rid of, get rid of all of the student loans. I paid mine off. Thank God I did. But, for the people that didn't, this can follow you for the rest of your life. So if you were sick of paying student loans and every time you pay it, because that's how I felt, every time I paid the daggone loan, it went up. I was like, well, damn. Every time I paid on it, I paid $200, it went up another 50 or 75. I was like, well, how does that work? Right? So it really is detrimental. And if you've been paying on it for so long, and now you don't have any interest, I would try to get it as low as I can. This is for the COVID-19 for 6 months. They have special cases that you can extend it, for 9 months, with this. So this is good for people, with student loans to be able to defer this, not pay any interest, any penalties. So if you do pay any payments towards this, then you will, everything will go straight to the principal. But in the meantime, for the people that will not be paying, you will not be paying your extra $200 or $300 or $500 or $800. I've heard people be paying, $1,000 a month for this student loan. So if you're the type of person that is not paying, your student loan, and you're not putting money on it, and you're deferring it, and you're going to save that 6 months, now you need to do something else with the money, right? Don't just have the money sitting in your bank account. Invest it in something, start a business, buy a course, buy a book, so you can add some new knowledge, to your brain, so that when this comes back, you are better, right, financially. And then you're thinking ahead, right? And then you're thinking of ways to make money so that you can pay this off at once, right? So, I think, this is great. A lot of people prayed, to not pay their student loan for 6 months, or they need a break from paying their loan, or they need, a 90-day break. And, you guys got it. So take full advantage of this. And like I said, if you're not going to pay towards it, what are you going to do with the money? Don't just spend the money on crap. Okay, use this money to go make you some money. Use this money to get a course. Use this money to start a business. Use this money now to get you a couple of books. Start building up your library. Use this money now to buy some audiobooks, or to start your own, ebook, or, writing your own physical book. Like, use this now to invest in yourself, not on garbage and junk and hair and all that other stuff. Actually use this money, guys. Like, use this as an opportunity now to get what you really want, or what you always wanted. So this is let's go up. This is the stimulus. Those are the 5 things the borrower should know about the stimulus pack for student loans. So 6 months started already, right? 6 months has started already. So again, guys, now you got a chance to look forward, look ahead for 6 months from now. Where do you want to be financially, or all that money you saved up? What did you get? All right. What did you, spend that money on? Because now you want to hold yourself accountable and say, okay, well, if I was spending $200 a month on my student loan, or $300 a month, now I got an extra $1,200 to $1,500. What am I going to do? Right. So here are the 5 things. It pauses automatically. Not all federal loans qualify. So make sure you call to make sure that your loan qualifies. It says the borrower gets up to 6 months for forgiveness and loan rehabilitation programs. And you may want, and this is something good, you may want to continue making payments if possible, because now none of that money is going towards the interest. So your payment will get lower. You actually see now, according to this, your payment will be lower. Like I said, I used to pay on it, and it's like that damn thing used to go up. It's like, well, how the hell does this thing work? So now you guys can take full advantage of this, buy you some books, get you a course, start you a business, something that's going to bring you in money, add some more value to yourself, guys. Okay. Add some more value to yourself. Don't just waste this time. Use this time to do something with your life, to do something better with your life, guys. Don't let fear overcome you, right? You take control. You reset your finances. You reset your mindset so you can come out on top of this and really get yourself out of the student loan debt, guys, because it's detrimental to your health. It's detrimental to your financial health. It's detrimental to your future wealth of you and your children, guys. So go to cbdhealthoil.net and work with Tanisha.com. I'll post the article below so you guys can actually go and read the whole entire article.